And I'll be giving you now the song You're My Friend. Here we go.
You're my friend, my one true friend. When I'm sad and feeling bad, you are always there to make me glad and show your helping hand.
I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you. It's good to know you're there. You are always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries.
You're my friend, my one true friend. When I'm sad and feeling bad, you were always there to make me glad and show your helping hand.
I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you.
It's good to know you're there. You were always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries.
Today I want to thank you for all the things you do. I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend.
With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart. I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you.
It's good to know you're there. You are always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries. Today I want to thank you for all the things you do. I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend. With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart. With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart. You're my friend,
My one true friend.
you're my friend. Today I want to thank you for all the things you do. I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend.
That was You're My Friend, composed by Erasmo Rusty Molina, arranged by Richie Ramos, and performed by Rico Garcia, yours truly, Irene Coloso, Cynthia Garcia, Froy Manto, and Jem Mascareñas. And my next playlist with Bay from the premier balladeer of London, UK, who's included in the upcoming musical movie Pera Cuarta Salapi with his song, newest song actually, The Unreachable Star. Here we go.
Somewhere afar from a distant horizon, there waits somehow all my dreams and my passion to be there at last and to follow the star. Wherever I am in this world, whatever life holds, someday you'll see I'll get there with conviction. That's where I'll be to pursue my direction. I will try my best and reach out for my quest. The wish of my life is to make my dreams come alive. How wonderful to search for a bright star. It's so heavenly with celestial beauty, and to fly up high like an eagle in the sky. The unreachable star finally is within my range and sight. The courage to fight with all of my strength and might. Alone all by myself. This world, whatever life holds, someday you'll see I'll get there with conviction. That's where I'll be to pursue my direction. I will try my best and reach out for my quest. The wish of my life is to make my dreams come alive. How wonderful to search for a bright star. It's so heavenly with celestial beauty, and to fly up high like an eagle in the sky. The unreachable star finally is within my range and sight. The courage to fight with all of my strength and fight. And I'm all by myself. The unreachable star. The unreachable star.
That was Joel S. Miranda, the premier balladeer of London, UK. And that song is included in the upcoming musical movie Pera Cuarta Salapi, and himself will be also included. And mega shout out to, wow, Kabsat, Joel Miranda himself. So happy, friendship. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know you are in the middle of work, or maybe you're too busy, but you still manage to watch me. So thank you so much. And Rumel Aquino from Saudi Arabia is watching. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. And Mom Liev Ariola. Wow, very nice song. Thank you so much. And Miranda Joel, or Joel Miranda himself. Wow, thank you for playing my song, Kabsat. As always, Kabsat. And Lenby Capulong from Missouri, USA. And he said, and she said, hello, lovely people all over the world. And she added, hello, Erasmus Star Challenge in Entertainment Management. And hello, Mr. Marvin Velasquez, the Boston Rubber Prince of the Philippines, she said. And Professor Alfredo Agustin putting a lot of claps. And Lenby Capulong says, hello, Mr. Joel Miranda. And she added, lovely song, Mr. Joel Miranda. Lyrics is meaningful. Follow your dreams and passion to reach your unreachable star. Go, go, go. Success will be the next. Bravo. And she added, hello, lovely Ninita. Well, thank you so much, Miss Ninita Fernando, for watching. And in just a couple of minutes po, ay makakasama po natin ang host ng Big T Show from Mix One Radio, Edinburgh, Scotland. And this new and uprising mainstream radio station is already rolling out entire London, UK. Makikita nyo po ang kanilang signage sa King's Cross. Ayan. Ayan. And punong-puno po sila ng signage po sa Scotland and I think sa Liverpool din yata. And they have planned to do the chapter in Newcastle. So it's an honor for me to have Tony Miller, the host of Weekends Big T. Ayun. And yep, this is their emblem. Here we go. Makakasama po natin ang isa sa pinakamagaling na host at DJ ng Mix One Radio. Tony Miller is in the house in just a couple of minutes. All right, so I'll be playing the recent video song of the trio My Love Diaries performed by Rico Garcia, yours truly, and Miss Cynthia Garcia. Video credit at Ito Ang Tahanan Net 25 Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Here we go. My Love Diaries.
Book, and I call it My Love Diaries. It's a compilation of inspirational stories of love in this great big wide world.
Love stories to be shared, of lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness, and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries. It's just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries, my love diaries, a collection of love stories here in my heart. My love diaries, my love diaries, memorable and so adorable in life.
Oh, love stories to be shared.
For lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness,
And wisdom
to be learned over my love diaries. It's just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries, my love diaries, a collection of love stories here in my heart. My love diaries, my love diaries, memorable and so adorable in life. Love stories to be shared, for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness, and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries. It's just to love and to be loved in return. And wisdom to be learned over my love diaries. It's just to love and to be loved in return. And wisdom to be learned over my love diaries. It's just to love and to be loved in return. It's just to love and to be loved in return. It's just to love and to be loved in return. My love diary.
Dahil Friday ngayon, it's Chillax Day! And we've just heard a trio performance.
Yeah,
di ba?
welcome sa ito.
And that was the teaser trailer of our upcoming musical movie, Para Cuarta Salapi. And here we go, the trio of Irene Coloso, Froy Manto, and Jam Mascareñas a while ago. Very fresh, all the way from Net 25. Very to Ito ang Tahanan Show. You're my friend.
You're my friend, my one true friend. When I'm sad and feeling bad, you were always there to make me glad and show your helping hand.
I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you. It's good to know you're there. You were always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries. You're my friend, my one true friend. When I'm sad and feeling bad, you are always there to make me glad and show your helping hand.
I am so lucky to have you,
And I thank you for being you. It's good to know you're there. You are always there for me. My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries.
today I want to thank you for all the things you do. I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend.
With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart. I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you. It's good to know you're there. You are always there for me. My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries. Today I want to thank you for all the things you do.
I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend.
With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart. With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart. You're my friend.
My one true friend.
You're my
And it's a Friendly Monday para sa inyong lahat.
Wow, that was You're My Friend. Kagigess lang po nila yan. Kani-kanina lamang. And of course, there's a lot of valuable by Lemby Kapulong True Friend is like a four-leaf clover. Hard to find and lucky to have. Do you have one? I hope so. I have. Okay, and we also have here. All right. So, maglalambing po ang Boss of the Philippines. Please like and share and comments our show, and that will be much appreciated. In just a couple of minutes, ay makakasama po natin ang Big T host ng Mix 1 Edinburgh, Scotland, with the name of a good friend of mine, Tony Miller. All right, Ma'am Ina is watching, and she says, congrats by Jam, Attorney Irene, and Bro Floy. You'll be the next, Ma'am Ina. All right. And, of course, andito na ang ating, the singing educator of the Philippines. Of course, I'll be playing her song, the Erasmus Talents in Entertainment Management, and composed by Erasmus Rusty Malilin. Arranged by people si Angel Ko.
Panaginip ko'y ikaw, pagkat larawan mo ang lagi kong tanaw. Sa kilos at ngiti mong nakasasabi, ikaw ang lunas at anghel ko sa pag-ibig. Kahit na sinong hadlang, anghel kong tangi, pagsubok at dusa ay kakayanin ko. Sabihin man nila, baliw ako sa'yo, basta't ang alam ko, ako'y iyo. Minamahal kita, anghel kong tunay, dalangin ko sa may kapal, kapiling ka. Pagpira para perurero, sa kilos at ngiti mong nakasasabi, ikaw ang lunas, anghel ko sa pag-ibig. Kahit na sinong hadlang, anghel kong tangi, pagsubok at dusa ay kakayanin ko. Sabihin man nila, baliw ako sa'yo, basta't ang alam ko, ako'y iyo. Mahal kita.
That was a brilliant rendition of Ma'am Ina, the singing educator of the Philippines. And she says, thanks, bossing. Thank you so much, Ma'am Ina. And of course, there is a Japanese audience and viewers who's watching right now. Arigato. Thank you so much. And Miss Landy Kapulong says, hello, cousin Ate Erlinda Moises. Extend my regards to all our relatives and friends in Canada. Wow, thanks so much. And she added, hello, Ma'am Ina. And Ma'am Ina says, congrats to all of us, the STEM artists. Shout out to our dear CEO, my so Rusty Malilin. And she added, hi, sis Len. And Len Kapulong says, awesome song. Lovely, Ma'am Ina. You nailed it. Love it. Congratulations to the brilliant songwriters, Rusty Malilin. And Angel Ko is another Rusty Malilin composition and is included in the musical drama movie Pera, Cuarta Salapi. And again, please like and share and comment our show for tonight, and that would be much appreciated. In just a few minutes ay makakasama po natin ang host and radio presenter of the Up and Rising mainstream radio and the United Kingdom Mix One. All right, the name of Tony Miller. And the next place would be from the singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist Danny Lins with his song Gravity. Here we go.
I'm so glad that I found you. You're my very best friend. Can't imagine life without you. Here I am. It's all I can do. You keep me so alive. You're the reason why. Never, ever, never gonna let
Lovely song from Daniel Lynch and mega love shout out to Miss Elena Jean. All right, thank you for watching. And she said, congrats po sa Rusty Malilin. And Lampi Kaputong says, gorgeous song, Mr. Daniel Lynch, Gravity, my favorite song. You nailed it. Love it, bravo. Actually, the moment I saw and listened to the song, this song Gravity, I can't stop loving it up to this moment and forever. Actually, this song is out of this world. Really, really awesome. Wow. And mega love shout out to M. Garcia for putting a lot of emoji and happiness. And of course, um, hello, Len Bikapulong. Good evening. Somebody, I don't know the names in Japanese character. And happy Memorial Day here in USA. Lots of barbecue parties with family and friends in America. Wow. Happy Memorial Day po. Yes. Pahingin ng barbecue. Okay. All right. So this would be my new single under Side Projects Music Production and composed by Port Malinin. Nag-iba ka na. With my leading lady here, Miss Cherry Valencia.
Nasaan ang mga halik, yung nag-iinit at nananabik, mistulang ulila, akong kumakapit, ikaw pala'y di na pumipikit. Nagsawa marahil ang puso at sa pagsuyo lagi ka nang lumalayo, dahil dati-rati tayo'y nasa ulap, ngayon gabi-unan ang kayakap, nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin, di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit nga ba nag-iba ka na? Masdan mo, may ka ba sa aking dibdib, at tayo ay nasa panganib, maligtas pa kaya ang pagmamahalan? Ano nga ba ang tunay na dahilan? Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin, di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit nga ba nag-iba ka na? Di ba nangako tayo sa isa't isa na ang pag-ibig ay di magbabago? Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin, di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. O bakit nga ba
All right, that was Nag-iba Ka Na. Okay, mega love shout out to a good friend of mine, a good singer and musician all the way from China. Okay, ni hao. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Dennis Cabrera Ramirez. Thank you so much for watching, bro. And he said, ang linis lahat ng words, Sir Marvin Velasquez Songlist. Thank you so much, Sir Dennis Ramirez. Thank you so much for kind words and thoughts. And of course, Lan Bicapulong says, heartfelt song. You nailed it. You've changed. There's no forever. Actually, everybody changes, just like seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Love it. Bravo. Thank you so much. And my next post would be from Bailey Griggs, all the way from North Carolina. My celebrity guest last Monday. And she already made in some mainstream music in the US, especially in Fox, and as well as in The Voice, in America's Got Talent, something like that. So here is her single, Beautifully Broken by Bailey Griggs. Here we go.
You will get burned, but I wanna go higher and touch the sun. All I've been through, I wanted to tell you. I'm taking my life and I'm moving on. Now waving my white flag, 'cause I'm strong. I know what I started. So wake me up when it's all through. I'm beautifully broken, eyes are wide open. I'm shattered within, but I'll take what I get on my own. Beautifully broken, eyes are wide open. Around me, I'm picking up. This battle has made me a warrior. I'm slaying my demons and losing the feeling. So wake me up when it's all through. I'm beautifully broken, eyes are wide open. I'm shattered within, but I'll take what I get on my own. Beautifully broken, eyes are wide open.
And that was Bailey Griggs from North Carolina. All right, guys. Mega love shout out to Aris Montero from Munoz, Science City of Nueva Ecija, and Landy Capulong says, lovely song, Sweet Bailey Griggs. You nailed it. Love it. Bravo. Aha. And now I'll be giving you, moving on, of course, I'll be giving you the reason why we have a celebrity guest for tonight. The host of Big T, Tony Miller of Edinburgh, Mix One Radio Scotland, will grace our show for tonight. So let's hear his valuable insights about music and life. So let's support this uprising mainstream radio. Rolling out now in United Kingdom. All right.
Mix One Radio.
And let's give it up for Big T himself, a good friend of mine now, of course, Tony Miller.
How are you, Marvin? Good to speak to you.
I'm doing fine, my friend. So, wow. Thank you so much, and thank you for patiently waiting. And it's been wonderful feeling to have met you along this journey. And please greet our viewers for tonight. And I know it's in the afternoon there.
It is indeed. Well, a very good afternoon from Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland in the UK. Lovely to be on your show, and thank you for your very warm welcome. And I've been enjoying the music whilst waiting to come on to the show, so I'm looking forward to chatting to you tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Without further ado, my friend, who is Tony Miller in the radio industry?
Oh, the big question, eh? The big question. Well, I haven't always been a radio presenter. I used to be a DJ, which, if being a DJ in the Philippines and across the world is the same as it is in Scotland, it's when you go out and you perform live in front of an audience and you play music and you entertain people. And when lockdown came along, that changed things a lot. Obviously, you could not go out, you could not perform. And I always wanted to be a radio presenter, but didn't know where to start or how to do it. And I discovered it's actually quite easy to do it from home. It's not difficult. You just need to have the right equipment, have a very good internet connection. That always helps to talk to people, and then know the kind of music and conversation to get people to listen to you and to want to come back and to tell their friends about you. So I've been doing online radio now for a couple of years, and then recently joined Sam, who I know you know as well, who started
Sam Hinks. Yes.
Sam Hinks, the legend himself, indeed. So
Yes.
Sam's built a new station in Edinburgh, which is, as you say, it's one of the upcoming big stations here in the UK. And I'm very, very proud to be part of that. And I'm building up my own little show. So it's using all the years of experience of playing music as a DJ and talking. I'm quite a good talker for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know where I get that from, but I love talking. I love playing good music, and people seem to like the show. So getting involved in things like this with yourself is another new experience for me, because I haven't done much of this before. So I hope it comes across well. And I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you on your show tonight.
Wow, brilliant! Actually, Big T, it's quite intriguing. Actually, why you name your show as Big T? What is the reason behind Big T? Or just the name itself, or there's still a deeper meaning of that?
There is. Well, Big T is my radio name.
Lovely.
As you and your viewers will probably see from the screen, I'm a big guy. So being called Tony and being a big guy, Big T is the natural name to give to me. And I've used that for many years to promote myself, doing DJ shows and doing radio work. And my show is the Edinburgh Weekender show that I do on Mix One Radio. And I go out on a Friday evening, and it's there to prepare people from putting off your working mindset of that's my working week finished. Now it's the weekend. Now it's time to chill out, relax, spend time with the family, have a little drink and something to eat. So my show is the transition from finishing work into starting off your weekend.
All right. So how was the transition? Is there any adjustment for that, or you used to it?
I'm used to it myself. I'm
Mm-hmm.
normally on a weekend, on a Friday night, I'd be normally getting ready to go out and DJ.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to do with the radio show is to build you up. So start off gradually, and then by the time the show's finished, you're all upbeat and ready to party over the
Yeah.
weekend. We've had a lot
Yeah.
of negatives over the last couple of years, and I want my show to be an uplifting, smiling place to listen to, enjoy the music, enjoy the conversation, and put a smile on
Mm-hmm.
your face.
Exactly, amazing. And in your pinpoint of being negative in the last few years, yeah, we understood that we are in the global catastrophe, and the only takeaway that we get from out of this uncertainties is we connect people around the world because of this. We did shows in the comfort of our home, and at the
Yeah.
same time we spread the music as the universal language. We spread camaraderie and all that. So thanks God for this social media platform. Actually, all right, Big T or Tony
Mm.
Miller. Of course, technically, you've indulged yourself as a radio presenter. What is Tony Miller's most favorite song? Is there any specific genre that you are um liking or favorite?
When you work on the radio, you learn to appreciate different genres of music.
Mm-hmm.
That there are certain songs that you've not heard before that someone will ask you to play, and you think, I like that. And then you go and listen to that and listen to the singer, and you find more songs like that. Personally, my favorite kind of music, I'm from the 80s. I'm an 80s kid. So
Mm-hmm.
the UK in the 80s was all bands like Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Depeche Mode, the
Wow. Yeah.
Queen, Dire Straits, Genesis,
Mm-hmm.
lots and lots of fantastic music that came out in the 80s. And if I was to go back to my favorite time for music, it would be the 80s, because I love everything that came from the 80s. It's inspired
Mm-hmm.
so many new artists who, I listened to the girl who was on your show last week, from America.
Wow. Yes, yes.
And
She's Bailey Griggs. Yes.
I heard bits of Fleetwood Mac and inspiration of singers like Stevie Nicks in her performance, and I'm thinking, well, maybe she heard songs from the 80s and that has inspired her to
Mhm.
write songs along that kind of theme. It's difficult to have one favorite song because it changes going by my mood. If I'm happy, I want to hear a certain upbeat song. If I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself,
Mhm.
I'll put a
Mhm.
slow one on there. And I'll even listen to your voice as well, Marvin. I've heard you singing as well. You've got a fantastic voice.
Thank you so much. All right. Technically, have you already received my email?
The check's in the post, yeah.
Well, it's so nice sometimes. No, not sometimes. It's so nice often that we help each other's back actually, because
Yeah.
we are one, and music should be heard, should be shared, and I think this is a one world. So we have one music, we have one world. So
Yeah.
all right. So mega shout out, my friend. Mega shout out to Miss Landvika Pulong all the way from Missouri, USA. And I think he's a friend of yours, Derek Rowe. Looking good, Big T.
Oh, Derek Rowe, yes, from
Yep.
the beautiful city of Ormskirk, which is near Liverpool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a beautiful beach
Yes.
there. Yeah.
I went to Liverpool last 2019, and it was an amazing experience for me. And
Yeah.
Landvika Pulong added, hello, Mr. Tony Miller. Welcome to Marvin Velasquez Songlists Show. Wow, thank you so much, Miss Len. And
Thank you.
Direct Rowe, he said Big T's favorite track, Going Underground, of course. Wow.
Yeah, going by my background on the underground station at King's Cross. Yeah.
Yeah, in King's Cross, and I was like, wow. I used to stop over there in that substation actually, and
Okay.
wow, it's so nice to see the emblem of Mix One. Okay, all right. So my friend, of course, there's a lot of community radio in the world. Of course,
Yes.
there's a lot of there, and what set apart this Mix One radio?
Good question. I think the way we listen
you.
to music and the way we listen to radio has changed quite a lot. If you
Mhm.
remember going back, I know you're a youngster, but if you went back 20 years or so, you would actually buy what was called a radio to listen to radio. So you would buy a box that you could tune into FM or medium wave or whatever it may be, and you tune into your radio stations, and that's how you would listen to radio. And in your car, you would have a car radio. With the improvements on internet, it's now easy, as you said before, to broadcast from home, to present anywhere. And the way we listen to music and radio has gone from listening to it on a radio player to online streaming, on internet, lots of different places to listen to music, even smart devices. We won't say the name that starts with A that you ask her to play music, because it'll set everybody's Alexa's off. We won't say that name. But you can now play music from anywhere. And what it's allowed it to do is there's now a lot more choice out there. And with Mix One, what we want to do is to, I call it a very honest station. And what I mean by that, we're based in Edinburgh. We're a community station. We want to help the community around us in Edinburgh. We've got good Edinburgh-based presenters. We're fortunate to have presenters who are outside of Edinburgh as well. But the bigger mission for the station, we are building this up. We want to work with local businesses to help them, for them to get their names promoted on the radio, for them to come in and talk to us about what they do. And if we can embrace that, Edinburgh's a beautiful city. I love Edinburgh.
It is, yes, it is, yes.
The capital of Scotland, and we're very lucky to live in such a beautiful city. And to have a new station in a beautiful city, we're blessed. We're very lucky to have that. We want to encourage more companies and more people in the community to get involved in Mix One Radio. And for us to help them, and for them to help us by listening to our shows and spreading the word, asking their friends to listen to us. And it's building up very nicely. We're doing very well. And to come onto this show with you tonight to talk about Mix One is a blessing. We appreciate you giving us that opportunity as well. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to have to have you, and of course the Mix One. Okay, the first person I've heard from Sam Hinks before about this Mix One, I think when Sam Hinks told me about this one, it's about to build, it's a newly built or whatever, I don't know.
Yes.
It just so happened that thank God for the social media platform, because when the page itself of Mix One posted about, they were asking what else, or what else area that they want to put in. So I commented about the Liverpool, and I think you are
yes, for my show promotion.
Yeah.
Yes, we ended up with the Beatles, me standing next to the Beatles on my show. Thank you very much for your request on that.
Yeah, and mega shout out, of course, to James Kamen from Wisconsin, USA. Thank you so much.
Hello, James.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and of course, Vivian Hernandez from Kobe, Japan. Arigato gozaimasu.
Wow.
Thank you so much. All right, and she said, "Greetings, Mr. Tony Miller."
Oh, thank you very much. Greetings back.
Exactly. Okay. Of course, in United Kingdom, I think the mandates of the COVID-19 is already loosened up, and as a matter of fact, there's a lot of big changes now in the United Kingdom. But before, of course, we are hindered by this pandemic. So I want you to define COVID, Tony. What would be your insights about this COVID-19? Was it a curse, opportunity, or blessings?
With anything that happens on such a grand scale, first and foremost, we pay our respects to anyone who's been affected, impacted, lost loved ones through this. That's the most important part of this, that so many people have lost their lives or been impacted by this. What I hope it will do, bigger picture, is we'll maybe learn to love each other more again, and actually appreciate things and not take them for granted, because the world was getting it was too easy to be negative and to be horrible to your fellow citizens. And a lot of nice things have come out of COVID as well. I think a lot of people have learned to help each other and to support each other and look after each other. It's made us appreciate what's around us, because when you couldn't travel very far, then you actually spent more time with your nearest and dearest in your own area, getting to know your neighbors, getting to know the people who you walk past on the street but never say hello to them. Then suddenly you did, because you'd see them every day when you went for your little walks and things like that. So I hope that will continue, that we'll continue to spend more time talking to each other in a better way, respecting those things around us, appreciating things more. And it's been a terrible situation, and I still feel for those who are impacted by it now, those with poor health that can't go out and do the things they used to do because of the fear of contracting it. I caught it myself, but I was blessed that by the time I'd caught it, we had inoculations. We had injections that were helping us to combat COVID. So by the time I'd actually caught it myself, it was mild, very mild. But all I can say is, please, if you've not had any protection, I think personally it's the right thing to do, because it certainly helped me. It could have been a lot worse for me. But I do hope, bigger picture, it brings us all together. I mean, you and I are talking it probably through COVID in a lot of ways, because I wouldn't have been involved in radio. So I wouldn't have been on Mix One, and I wouldn't be talking to you today. So there's another nice positive that's come out of all of this.
Exactly, brilliant. And you told us a while ago that in Mix One, you are giving back to the community, and since it is a community radio station, and is there any cost that you are building up, like if you have planned to do some concerts for a cause, something like that, or a show that caters and has a proceedings for is there any plans for that?
Yes, well, you talk about costs, and our mutual friend Sam Hinks. Sam has built a wonderful studio in the middle of Edinburgh. We have great facilities, so we have a state-of-the-art studio that presenters can go in and broadcast from whenever they want to broadcast from the studio. What that has done is it's given us a base. It's given the station a place that we can call our home. We're getting involved in local events. Edinburgh is very famous for what's called the Edinburgh Festival. I'm not sure if you've heard of that before.
I've heard it, yes.
We get acts, musicians, bands, singers, comedians from all over the world come to Edinburgh in the summer to come to our wonderful city and be part of the biggest festival in the world. And this is our first year on air when the festival's here. We want like to do is actually to support the smaller acts, the people who don't get all the publicity, who don't make the headlines in the news and all over the media. We like to talk and help those who need a little bit of a help up the ladder. On my show, I play unsigned artists. I play bands who haven't had a chance to be played on the radio before. And some of my fellow presenters do the same. It's a chance for us to help them to get a bit of airtime, and they love it when they hear themselves being played out on the big radio station. So we love that feeling of we're helping them. In terms of the station itself, we need funding. We would love to have more sponsors coming in and sponsoring our shows and sponsoring our station, because the money allows us to continue to invest and do more for the community. We're not here to make lots of money. We're not going to be wealthy out of Mix One. It'd be nice if we were. I'd love it everywhere, but that's not why we do it. We do it for the love of music. We do it for the love of broadcasting, and to put something into our community to help them. So we really hope we will get more sponsors on board who will put a few pounds in there. We'll give them some airtime. We'll talk about them on air. We'll put them on our PR and social media. But it also means the money coming in will help us to continue to grow the station and help more people around us.
Exactly. Brilliant. All right. In relation with that you told us that it's you love your work. You have this passion of what you're doing, Tony. What keeps you going up to this moment?
I've got to be honest. I can't wait for my next show every week. I come off air and I get lots of lovely comments. People say, we really enjoyed that. You made us smile. That to me makes everything worthwhile. And I can't wait to go back on air and do it again. If I had the time, and if my wife would allow me the time, which I have to appreciate when I'm on air and I'm working on the radio, it's taking me away from the family time and things that I should be doing elsewhere. But it's just that drive to play good music, to talk, to entertain people and make them smile and make them happy. that's my real motivation for doing this, and also to work alongside some really, really nice people who are fellow presenters on Mix One and some of the other radio stations I've worked on, where you hear them on their shows and you hear the love for music and the way that they enjoy entertaining people. And the radio world is a nice community to be part of. I think everybody appreciates the work everybody else does. It's nice to hear shows that are a little bit different. What we don't do on Mix One, for example, is just say, that was ABBA, now it's the Bee Gees. That was Fleetwood Mac, now it's the Killers. We try and talk. We try and come up with little stories or information. We talk about the local community, the weather, what's coming on the theatres. We try and educate and entertain, and not just song. Here's the next song. Here's the next song. We try and make it enjoyable for our listeners, and so far it's working extremely well.
Yeah, wow! It's a variety of ways of information, and giving a variety of information, not only pure music. It's about weather. It's about that. Okay, and all right, Len Bicapula, I need to pull up this one, and she says, "Always think positive." Thank you so much, Ma'am Len, and Ella Burgos. Hola, Marvin. Great interview with Tony, Big Tim Miller, sending son from sunny Southport in the UK. Big love from Stevie B and the Fresh Princess. Wow, lovely.
If I may, can I just talk a little bit about those two?
Yes, please.
I worked with Stevie and Trisha on another radio station, and they've become really, really dear friends of mine. We live a long way away. We're about 3 or 4 hours away from each other, but we met up last summer, which was absolutely amazing to actually go and meet them. They are two of the best people I've ever heard on radio. They have so much fun and so much energy on their shows. I will need to send you a link to Stevie and Trisha. In fact, if you brought them onto this station, you would not get a word in. You could not speak, because they will just take it over. They would, but the viewers would love them. They are such a lovely couple, and it's been one of the biggest highlights of me getting involved in radio, was actually getting to meet them and getting to work alongside them on radio. And they still listen to me now. They still support me now on my shows on Mix One, and they'll interact. They'll send me messages when I'm on air. And love them to bits. So thank you very much to you both for watching our show this evening.
Wow, thank you so much. Well, I think that would be a valuable thing, that we make friends, and there's no such. It's always a healthy competition. You know what I mean? We don't take, even though you have this another show in another internet radio station, no bitterness. You know what? We support each other's back, as always.
It's respect, Marvin. We respect that each person is doing their thing on their station, and not one station is big enough for everybody. So you've got to allow everybody to have their own place. And some stations work really well, and everybody works together. It's difficult because you get a mix of personalities, and some people will work harder for the station than others. They will go above and beyond presenting, and they will promote the station. They'll talk about it. They'll encourage people to listen, and others will just go online, do their show. You don't see them again until they go back on the next week, and that's life. That's how it is with a lot of things in life. That some people embrace the challenge, and they will take it as far as they can to help, and others will just turn up, do their thing, and go away again. Stevie and Trisha were very much they will do anything to help anybody. And I'll also mention Derek and Mandy, who will be watching as well, and that they're not on air as such. Derek makes a lot of promotions for presenters, and what I mean by that, little jingles. I think, do you call them jingles in the Philippines?
Yes.
It's hi, you listen to Big T, and so things like that. So Derek is very, very talented with that, and he's been such a huge help and support to me as well. So I'm blessed to have met some really lovely people through my time on radio. Hopefully more people to meet as well. But if it were only those 4, I'd be the happiest man in the world.
Wow, you added me into list, Tony.
And of course you, Marvin. Of course you.
Thanks for that validation. All right. A singer-songwriter. I used to guess her actually. I think last year, Miss Samira Prentice. Hello, Marvin and Tony. She's from Scotland as well.
Oh,
Wow, thank you
wonderful.
so much.
She's from
And
Scotland,
as
yeah.
well, yeah, she's a good singer actually. She's a singer-songwriter as well. And Landy Capulong says, "Kindness is a sign of love. Help the needy people."
Yeah,
Wow,
absolutely.
definitely. Tony, I have the page of the mix. So this one, and I think we need
Yeah,
to discuss this. So this is the official um, logo of the
that's
Mix
our
One
logo.
Radio.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
Sam Hinks is a very talented designer. That's what he does.
Oh
So
wow.
Sam is very creative, and
hmm
some of the work he comes up with is fantastic. Not just on Mix One. He's very popular in the UK with designing for golf companies and events
Yeah,
and things like that.
yeah.
So we're blessed to have Sam's talents to help us to promote the station.
Actually, he also can sing brilliantly. I've heard
Yes,
his singing as well.
you need to get him on the show, and he'll maybe do a live song for you on air. He's a great guitar player too. I've only got one complaint,
Uh-huh.
and that complaint is our studio is full of his traveling equipment. He's got speakers and keyboards and all sorts in there. Although it's tucked away nicely in the back, but he does promise to go and clean up one day, but he won't do that.
Wow. Okay. About Sam Hinks, I think he guested in my show a couple of months ago.
Did
I
he?
thought
Okay, he
so.
didn't tell me that.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he just want to surprise you. Okay. We also we also have here Clayton Pratt. Hi Tony,
Clayton.
good to see you.
Now this man is a legend of broadcasting. We
Wow.
actually had something in common that we didn't discover until we spoke about it when I interviewed Clayton on my show a few weeks ago. Now Clayton is one of the best presenters I've ever heard, and he'll be embarrassed with me saying that, but he has got a fantastic presenting voice and an amazing knowledge of music. Now, back in the 80s, Clayton used to DJ in a city called Newcastle upon Tyne in the northeast of England.
Lovely.
And I lived in Newcastle upon Tyne for a short while.
I've been there.
Yes, you've been to a lot of places, haven't you? So Clayton used to play music, and I used to get drunk dancing to it. So we have that in common. But no,
I love it too.
absolutely. No, Clayton's a very talented presenter, and we're lucky to have Clayton on our show 3 times a week now. He's on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm learning from him. I'm listening to him, and you need to have a listen to his show one day. He's fantastic.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay, Tony. Of course, being a broadcaster, DJ, and radio presenter, of course, your voice, you need to take good care of your voice. Is there any remedies or what we call of these ceremonias that you are doing to take good care of your voice? Of course, talking is not an easy actually.
Half the
Is
battle
there,
is
is
having
there yeah? Is there any regimen that you are doing?
the best
You
thing
don't.
the best advice I can give is have a good microphone. Because if you have a good
Yeah.
microphone, you don't need to talk loud. You just need to be able to control the levels and speak naturally. And we all talk every day. So having a good microphone allows you to talk naturally at your own volume level. You're not shouting. I'm not the kind of DJ that will say, and now it's this, and that's not my style. I talk
Yeah.
on air the way I talk to my friends and my family. And people like that. It's the soft Edinburgh tones in your voice. And if you can, I think people warm to you if you feel like you're talking to them. And
Yes. Yes.
that's what I've always tried to do on air, is to talk to you as a listener as if you're the only person listening to my show. Sometimes I think there is only one person listening, but I talk as if I'm talking directly to you, and I want you to feel the warmth coming from my voice. And the Edinburgh accent is very gentle.
I love
Compared
it.
to
I'm beginning to like it, actually.
well, we in Scotland you have another city called Glasgow, and
Glasgow, yes.
if you've heard of like Billy Connolly, for example, Billy Connolly's got a real strong Glaswegian accent, and sometimes you've got to listen a little bit closer to understand. And I've always tried to talk clearly, concisely, and just allow myself to present and be heard without pushing it and forcing it too hard. And I think that's the best. That suits me better than anything else.
Wow. Just to break the ice, Tony, is there any tagline that you used to tell in your show? If ever you let us to hear that.
I don't have a tagline apart from I always finish the show with the same phrase, and I've done this right from day one, which is "It's goodbye from Big T." I've always used that. That's the only thing I have that's consistent, because sometimes my show I'll start off by talking, then playing a song, or quite often I will play a song, then I'll talk at the end of it. My little trick is usually to play a song before I talk. And the reason I do that is quite often I will broadcast from home. And I have my monitor. So I've got my phone in the background. So if I'm connected to the server and I'm playing out, I'm listening to my phone in one ear to make sure it's working. It's connected. I'm live. So by the time I come to talk, it's actually going out over the air. Early days, there were times when I was talking away and nobody was hearing anything because I hadn't checked my levels. I hadn't checked my connection was correct. But I don't have lots of catchphrases. There's not anything I kind of go out to do. I've got certain things in my show that I like to do. I like to have a bit of fun, and I do little games where I can to try and get people to play along at home.
Yes, exactly.
I'll do things like a lyric game, for example, where I'll give you some lyrics from a song, and I'll read them out a couple of times. Then I'll play a different song, and then I'll go back and read them out again, then play the answer. And that gets people engaged. They listen because they want to make sure they get it right. I've introduced different games over the last couple of years that are good fun to play along with. And I get a lot of fun out of them as well when I see the guesses, and I think that's not even close to what I was trying to do, but they're so funny, and that makes me laugh. And if I'm happy and I'm laughing, the smile comes up over on the voices.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah, because laughing and smiling is very contagious, actually. Okay, and I need to pull up this one. Clayton Pratt says, "I'm now embarrassed."
And told you he would.
And Nimpa Miranda Rivera says, "Hello, Sir Marvin. Thank you so much." She's from Pangasinan, Philippines. And
Hello,
also, Mr. Tony Miller, you are an awesome DJ. Wow,
thank you very
so
much. That's very kind.
She is. Yes, Len Vicapulong is avid supporters of my show and all my, because I own a talent management here in the Philippines, Erasmus Talents and Entertainment Management. She supported all the way. So
it's nice when you have people like that they're always there for you.
Exactly. All right. So Tony, why broadcasting? Why being DJ? Why being radio presenter? Was it runs in the blood, or you've undergone some trainings for it, or it really an homegrown talent?
When I was 16, I left school and I went to music college. I was going to be a rock star. Instead of me being on your show as a radio presenter, you would have been playing my songs. You would have been playing, here's the world famous Tony Miller, who's from Edinburgh. I wasn't very good. That's the honest answer. I loved music. I loved playing music. I loved singing, but I wasn't good enough to get anywhere. That's where I fell into DJing, where I still wanted to stand up on a stage. I was never frightened to talk. I loved to perform, and I loved to put smiles on faces and see a busy dance floor. So I transitioned from being a musician to being a DJ to now being a radio presenter. And it's taken 35 years to get from the musician to the radio presenter, but now that I've found it, I love it, and I see myself doing this now for a long time, and hopefully with Mix One Radio continue to grow to become what I hope would be one of the biggest stations in Scotland and maybe the UK with Mix One. That's the vision, that's the dream. And Sam's is such a lovely guy that I would love to do it with him and for him. And I think the presenters, my fellow presenters, feel the same way, that when you work with someone who is such a genuine, nice person, you'll give your best for them because you want them to feel like, yes, I like what Tony's doing. And Sam's been very complimentary of me. I like to think I'm doing well on his station and that he likes what I do. I get great feedback. Being on here representing the station is a proud thing as well, because I am on here as part of Mix One Radio. This is not just about Big T. This is about Clayton and all the other presenters who are out there as well, who work hard and give up a lot of time and energy for the station. And we all want the station to be successful and really enjoy what we do. So yeah, answer to your question, no, it's never run in the family before. My mum Anna, who's listening in just now, hello mum, couldn't sing.
Hello, Mom.
Not a singer. My dad was a good singer. He's still around, but he was a very good singer, but never on a stage to any kind of level. So yeah, I'm proud to represent the family and represent Mix One.
Perfect. Wow. And yeah, and Len Bicapulong added, thanks a lot for your kind words, Mr. Tony Miller. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Danny Mason 8. Big
Oh,
T.
yes. Danny is a very talented young presenter. I introduced Danny into online radio. There's a thing called Twitch. I don't know if you've seen Twitch. Yeah, it's like a broadcasting stream. So I saw Danny on Twitch, and he was doing a little, like a live disco set to his friends, but he was talking in between, and he was chatting away. And I thought, this guy's got something in him. I like his voice. I like his personality, and I referred him to a station I was working on at the time, and he became a regular Thursday night presenter on there. And because he lives in Edinburgh, I introduced him to Sam, and he's now on Mix One as well. So I feel almost like an uncle to Danny, if that makes sense. That I'm looking out for him, and I'd love to help him. He will get further. He will go further if he really wants it.
From now on, you're my uncle as well.
You make me sound old, but thank you. I'll take that.
No, I'm just kidding. Big bro.
Big brother. Yeah, that sounds better. I'll live with that.
All right. So here again, of course, let's talk a bit of this. Of course, wow.
So that photograph there is Stockbridge, which is a beautiful part of Edinburgh. It's an old part of Edinburgh. So that's Stockbridge. So you'll see there, that is part of Sam's creative work. All these little images you're seeing there.
This one.
New Breakfast Show with Mark Gill. Yeah.
All right.
Listen to that this morning. Very good. That's not me or that's not Sam.
Of course. Yeah. And are they also from Scotland, or these personalities?
No, they are what we call in the trade stock images. You'll know those four. They were quite famous.
Yes.
They could sing and play. They're basically.
So
Sam.
You are here now, Big T,
in Liverpool. Yes, that's thanks to you. You wanted me to appear in Liverpool, so there I am.
Lovely.
I don't know her. She's nice, but I don't know her.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, she's beautiful. Power cut. Why power? What does it mean? Power cut.
We had an outage. One of the challenges of being in a station in the middle of Edinburgh is you sometimes get power cuts and things like that come along and interrupt your shows. So we'll move on from that one. We don't want to talk about power cuts.
Yeah, please. Oh. Wow, lovely lady.
What Sam's trying to do with these images is to show that Mix One represents all ages, all spectres.
Yes.
And you can be young, you can be old, you can be into country, you can be into reggae, you could be into pop.
Soul.
That's Clayton. Yeah. That is the legend who is Clayton P. Yeah, Soulstream International.
Lovely.
One of the best shows you'll ever hear on any radio station in the world. Clayton is such a knowledgeable presenter. There's Danny's first show, The Spice of Life, which came on last Tuesday. And there's Clayton P himself, the legend. Yeah, such a lovely guy.
Exactly. Drive Time with Ian.
Yeah, Ian's on air right now. He'll not be happy that I'm taking some of his listeners whilst they're listening to us. And he's on the air in Edinburgh. Sorry, Ian. All
right. So I think I also have seen... So, guys, to all the listeners, please do follow and like Edinburgh Mix One Radio
Yeah, please
fan
do.
page. All right. So this one would be. I already like this one. I already followed it.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
for doing that.
Yes. So it is from Stockbridge, Edinburgh, United
Yeah.
Kingdom.
And apart from Facebook, you can also find us on Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter, which is another social media stream, and that's Edinburgh EH3. So you'll find us on Twitter. You'll also find us on Instagram. Just search for Mix One Radio. And you'll find us on the different social media platforms. And yeah, it helps you to keep in touch with our station, with our presenters, with the news that's coming out from us. We're going to be appearing at some different events over the summer where we may be playing music and talking in the background and hosting some of these events, which I'm looking forward to doing.
So let's talk about this one in King's Cross.
The famous King's Cross, yeah.
I've been here to this substation, but I already forgot which is which already. So, your show is about to heard in London, isn't it? So it's
well, we can be heard across the world. We can be heard across the world. We're on the I don't like saying Alexa, but that's the only way you can call it. But you can listen to us on your smart speakers, on the internet.
Correct me because I said it wrong because I said Siri. Oh, it's Alexa. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Alexa.
any platform, yes. Alexa's popular now. Everybody's Alexas are going to be going daft in the background as they're listening, but that's the popular one in the UK. But yes, you can listen to us online. So your listeners in the Philippines and across the world can hear Mix One Radio at any time, and we'd really welcome you to join in and listen to our shows and send us messages. We'd love to hear from everybody.
Yeah.
Not when you're on air, of course, Marvin. We don't want to take away your listeners when you're on air, but we'll share it with you.
I'm always I'm always available to listen to your show. Okay, let's pull up your some of.
And of course, can I just say I'll be playing some of your songs on my show as well. So you sent them to me.
Thank you. Lovely,
yes,
lovely.
indeed.
Thank
It's
you
got
so
to
much,
work
sir.
both ways. It's got to work both ways.
Yeah, so I have here the mix1radio.com.uk. So let's pull up this one. So it's kind of like if you click that link, you will be navigated and to this page like this one. Wow.
Is this our homepage? Yes, which is very
Perfect.
yellow.
I loved it. Your music, your conversation.
Yeah, we're still
All
seeing
right.
the Facebook page at the moment, just in case you think that everybody can see our web page. We're still showing the Facebook page here.
Yeah. And the great community radio switch on community-based broadcasting where local people produce and present their own programs promises to be most important new cultural development in the United Kingdom for many years. Wow. Lovely.
Yeah.
And lovely that this website or the link is you fond of loving dogs. I am also a dog lovers actually. Wow.
That is purely to do with
Oh.
Sam. We're meant to have presenter photographs on there so you can see all our lovely smiling faces. But let's face it, dogs look nicer than us. So we've kept the dog picture on there for the moment. I'm not sure when it will change. It might remain. We may just be given a dog name and have a dog picture with our profiles beneath each dog. That would be nice.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so Lulu Miller put a lot of hearts. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes,
And
she is my daughter.
hi, hello, Miss Lulu Miller. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you so
she's
much
just
for-
finished
for
work.
watching.
She works in the airport in Edinburgh, and she left for work at 1:00 this morning, and she's just got home. And instead of going to bed to sleep, she's listening to her old dad on the show. So there you go.
Lovely. Well,
She
thank
must
you so
like
much
me.
for supporting. Perfect. And Danny Mason 8, cheers, mate. Wow.
My pleasure, buddy.
Wow. And of course, my loving supporter, Lenvi Capulong, says, we supporters want our artists to reach their unreachable star. Be in the limelights, be in stardom, and we are not asking anything in return. Oh, lovely.
I
I
think
love
that's a
you. We
very
love you,
important.
Len.
It's a very important message, Len. It really is that you don't give to receive, you give to help and support, and that's I think what Len's saying there is very much that message that give as much as you can, don't ask for anything back in return.
Exactly, exactly. And all right, Big T, this just to break the ice. Again, just to break the ice again.
I know we're breaking lots of ice here today, aren't we?
Big, of course, in Scotland is fond of.
We get lots of ice in Scotland. Yeah, that's our summer.
Yeah. Here in the Philippines, there's no snow actually, but
I don't want to know that.
sometimes.
Yeah, you get warm weather there. We don't get anything like that here.
Okay. Is it very proper to mix one radio if you are a broadcaster or DJ or a radio presenter? Was it very important the tone of your voice that makes your listener liking you or supporting you? Please give us insights.
Yeah, I think the important thing is if you're going to present a show on any station, not just Mix One, you need to be understood. I think that's the first thing. Is you get a lot of stations whether you get regional accents, strong local accents, and I spoke about Glasgow and how they sound. England's worse. You've got so many different dialects and accents, but in radio, if you can talk clearly and slowly, then people can understand you and they will come back and listen to you again. If you present a show where you talk far too quickly, or let's be honest, if you're not very interesting, then you will lose your listeners because people won't want to listen to your show again. So if your voice is clear and your equipment is good, I go back to what I said before, having a good quality microphone and having a good internet connection will help because you're not what we call buffering, where you're losing your connection and you're losing your signal, or it doesn't come across the way that you're talking because it's the signal's not very good. So the voice is important, the quality of microphone, the connection, they're the key things to do any kind of radio show. And then, of course, if it's music based, picking music that will entertain people. And that can be a challenge for some people who will only want to play what they like. It's not about that. I don't play everything that I like. I will play songs that I want people to listen to that I think they will enjoy. So when you put all that together, you then come up with a good radio show, and then people will want to come back and listen to that time and time again. And that's what we do at Mix One. We produce great quality entertainment. There's a good advert. Sam will give me a bonus for that.
Yeah, wow, brilliant. As I observe, actually, the emblem, the logo, and the way you market, the way these marketing strategies of Mix One is kind of posh. You know what I mean? When the first time I saw the emblem, the logo of Mix, is kind of very posh, very world class. You know what I mean? So very commendable. The man or the people behind of building Mix One is really very, very commendable because they knew what they're doing. Very catchy, very posh, very world class. So please extend my congratulations to them.
Yeah, it's appreciated. Thank you for saying that. We want to look professional. And what the image of the station is all about being somewhere you'd like to be associated with. Because if we're going to ask businesses to sponsor us or to donate money or to work with us and events to work with us, we want them to look at our branding and our messages on social media and for them to think, I'm quite happy to be associated with that brand. And Sam's created a great brand for our station. And as presenters, we want to encourage the brand, spread the word, get more people to listen to us, and from a business perspective, put money into our station to help us to grow. As we said earlier on, it allows us to do more in our community, and that's what we want to do. So yes, fantastic brand, really love it. I'm proud to have that brand next to my name, and long may it continue.
Wow. Big T. And of course, we get a shout out to Rayon May from Canada. She says, hi, Marvin Velasquez Songlists and Big T. Wow.
Hello, Rhea.
And of
Thank you.
course, the main man. All right, Sam Hinks, sounding good, Big T, boss man.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you so much, my friend Sam. Sam is wow, very awesome guy.
Yeah.
He once interviewed me to his show, and oh my God, this man is out of this world. You know what I mean? Out of this world in terms of the way he the way he asks question. It really your emotion really outbursting about the way
Mm,
the way he throw his questions, and as well as a very empathetic and sympathetic,
yes.
brilliant guys. I love him to the moon and back, actually.
I totally agree. And Sam has worked on radio for a long time, and it was one of the attractions for me to come to Mix One was when I met Sam. I straight away connected with him. I thought I could work with this man, and it's proven to be a very wise decision. I actually interviewed Sam on my show. Um, our listeners were very, very happy because they were calling us two very sexy sounding gentlemen, which I really enjoyed.
Uh-huh.
I was nice to hear. I'm glad it was on radio, not on TV, but it sounded very nice. And if I can replicate what Sam does with his voice and his shows, then I would be proud to carry on doing that. It's he's got a great manner and a great style, and he's got such a gentle voice that when he talks, you just want to hear more. What's coming next, and that's the way radio
Yes.
should be.
And he sings good too, actually.
I've not heard him sing yet.
Oh
Not
my
had that
God.
pleasure.
I he sent me some of his MP3 singing,
Okay,
and I think he records some cover song. He sounds really good, like Frank
I'll need
Sinatra
to.
style.
Wow, I'll need to hear
Yep.
that because I would even maybe play him on my show as well. I'll get you on first, and then I'll get Sam's song after you. There we go.
Lovely. Okay, just to for the information of our viewers for tonight, before my final questions, my friend, I want to play our teaser trailer for our upcoming movie, Pera
Okay.
Cuarto Salapi. It's a money, money, money. This movie that we just finished is inspired from when I went to London. I've watched Mamma Mia, so when I went
Yes.
back to, so we decided to produce a
Are you
movie.
aware that in
Uh,
London there's a brand new theatre being built for ABBA, and they're going to do a live show? Um,
really?
well, by live, it's what they call a hologram. So
Huh.
they've taken the basically it's almost like watching a video but in 3D. So you go to the
Yes.
theater, there's a live band, ABBA appear on the stage as holograms, so you think they are there, and they
Oh
do an
my
hour and a
God.
half of all their favorite hits. I can't wait to go and see that.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see that because most probably by July or August, first week of August, I'll be there in London.
It'll be on
Hopefully,
then. It's
hopefully.
on then. So yeah, look out for it.
Wow. All right. So before I ask you your final question, my friend, so let me play this one. Thank you so much. We have a premiere soon in London, UK by September. All right. Hope to catch you there. Okay, big deal. Okay, my friend. Um, of course, apart from being presenter, DJ, and of course broadcaster, um, at the glimpse of your past, what would you say to your 12-year-old self, Tony?
Don't drink as much beer.
Uh-huh.
I,
Apart
I wasn't
from,
drinking.
apart from
I wasn't drinking beer at 12. I'll just clarify that. But no. Although I might have had a couple. But what would I say to my 12-year-old self? Have more confidence. I think I missed out on a lot because I didn't believe in myself, and I was maybe waiting for someone to say you can do that, rather than just in my head saying I can do this and going for it. I've got no regrets. At the end of the day, you make your own life, you make your decisions, good or bad, and you can't go looking back and thinking I wish I'd done that differently, even though it would have had a different outcome. You just have to accept the way that things have happened and do the best with what you've got. And I'm blessed. I've got both my parents. I've got a good family around me. I've got some very, very special friends, and I can't ask for any more. I'm not wealthy. I don't drive a flash car. I don't have any of that, but I'm happy. And that's all I can ask for is for that. And if it stays that way, I'll have no complaints.
happiness is the key, actually. And when you smile, and being happiness is contagious. The world smiles, and the happiness goes back at you.
I was
Yeah.
almost going to burst into
That's
song
really
there. I was ready to go on. The whole world smiles with you, but I didn't do
Yes.
that.
Lovely, lovely. Oh wow. Okay. This is my final question. Of course, I
Okay.
don't want to lend all your time, because I think probably you still have something to do in advance. But
Marvin, I'm enjoying
Tony,
chatting to you. I'm really enjoying this, so don't worry about
wow, lovely. Oh wow, thank you. Okay, so I will set my show for 3 hours now.
that. Well, make it 5. We'll go 5, yeah? Let's break a record.
Okay, my friend, Big T, Tony Miller, of course, you've gone a long, long way. Of course, the experience is already there, the wisdom, of course, the inspiration, and you, for sure, you've learned from your experiences. You've learned a lot of things. What would be your valuable message to all the people out there who suffered uncertainties in life, especially in this pandemic, in this uncertainty of today's world?
If you want something bad enough, don't give up at the first obstacle. If there's this phrase saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And I live by that believe in yourself. And if it's gone wrong, just step back, have a think, where did it go wrong? What could I change? Right, I'm going to go back and try it again. And I'm going to try and improve on that and try and do it better. So if you've got a dream to be a radio presenter, a singer, a musician, anything in life, it can happen. If you work hard enough, it'll happen. I'm on the radio. I'm not on the big radio where I had visions of being, world famous radio presenter. I've learned to accept that actually I can have more fun and enjoy myself with a station where I care about the people who I work with on the station. I care about my listeners. I care about making people happy. I get more out of that than I probably would have been a big radio star, because that comes with a lot of extra challenges and a lot of extra baggage that I don't have doing what I do. So go for it. And if it doesn't work, try it again.
Wow. Wow. Well, thank you for that. Thank you. Wow.
Pleasure.
Wow. That would be my takeaway from you, my friend.
Nice one.
Uh-huh. So, okay, we have here. Okay, I need to pull up this one. Len Vic Apulong says, more power to you, Mr. Tony Miller. Wishing you all the best. Good luck.
That's
Wow,
very
thank you
kind,
so
Len. Thank
much.
you very much for your messages today. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Okay, so how do you pursue or foresee yourself 5 to 10 years from now, my friend? As a broadcaster, as a radio presenter, or DJ?
The big question, yeah. Well, I'm at the age now. I turned 50 last year.
Oh, come on.
I know, I know I look
You're still
21, but
young. Yeah.
I turned 50. And I think when you reach 50, you start to look more about the end of your working career. You reach an age where you should be grown up by now. A part of me will never grow up because a part of me always just wants to be fun and make people smile and be silly, and I'll not lose that, because that's part of what makes Big T who Big T is. I love putting smiles on faces, but I'm also at the age now where my children are growing up. I've got a son who's 24. My daughter will be 17 on Friday. It's her birthday coming up on Friday, and they're reaching the next level of their lives, which also means that for my wife and I, we will at one point have no one else at home, just the two of us and our cat. So that changes the dynamics as well, because you're no longer responsible every day for your children because they've grown up and getting on with their lives. So I've still got that bit to come. That will be the bigger shift change, I think, when we realize actually now it's back to the two of us again. And I hope we can spend more time traveling, having holidays, seeing more of the world. We haven't been able to do that for the last couple of years. And when you don't have your kids at home, you find you've got maybe a little bit more money. Not a lot, but you're not dishing out pocket money and spending money on things like that. So hopefully we'll be able to go and do a little bit of traveling. And I was fortunate. I was in Mallorca in Spain last month. It was in April. And I was on Radio 1 Mallorca, the radio station there. And that gave me a chance to go into a different radio station and do a show there in a different place. And I like that. So I'd maybe like to try guesting on a radio station somewhere else in the world. So if anybody else who's listening has a studio or a station somewhere in the world and they want me to come along and do a show for them, as long as I can afford to get there, I'd be more than happy to go and turn up on your doorstep and do a radio show.
Wow! Come here in the Philippines, and I will tell to my friends who own a radio station and TV station to guest you.
That'd be amazing.
In the show.
Yes, definitely.
Have you been here in the Philippines by chance?
I have not traveled very far at all, Marvin. I've got to say, I've never left Europe. I'm ashamed to say, but that's just because I've not really had an opportunity to go far traveling. I'd love to. I really would love to. It looks like such a beautiful place, and you look so happy. So if I were to go to a beautiful place and meet you, then yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Yes, we are fond of smiling, actually. Well, as a Filipino in the Philippines, we're not that wealthy actually, but the Filipino resilience is we always put smiles in our face.
That's more to life than money. Absolutely more to life than money. Yeah.
And of course, I need to pull up this one. My executive producer, he is a songwriter based in London, UK, and he said, "Good luck in all your undertakings."
Thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you.
Erasmo Malinin. He lives in Tooting, London, UK.
Oh, Tooting, yes. Tooting and Richmond, yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of Indian friends there. Namaste. Yeah. Okay, my friend. How do you love your brand in Mix One?
My brand,
in terms of,
did you say?
Yes.
I thought you said my gran, which is my grandmother.
Brand.
My brand. So that's a strange question, right?
Well, that's a Filipino accent.
How do you love your gran? Well, sorry, Marvin. What was the question again?
I think I already forgot my question.
Oh, dearie me. Yes. Both my grands have gone, but yeah, I loved them dearly when they were here.
Now, what I mean to say, the brand of Mix One.
Yes.
What makes you loving them?
It's being part of a station that I've said it before, you respect your fellow presenters, you respect the person who runs the station, you want to make people happy, you want to entertain. And I've worked in a handful of stations before where not everybody is working together for the same end goal. I honestly believe with Mix One we are. And I think we all have a vision of the station getting bigger and stronger and growing, more audience, more companies involved, doing more events, and making a difference to people, making them smile and making them happy listening to our shows. And that's the big message from Mix One: is listen to us, and you'll not change channel again. You'll stick with us.
Lovely. Wow, brilliant. Thank you so much. I hope to catch you soon by July or August. I'll be traveling to
let us know.
London,
Let us
UK.
know, and we'll maybe take you for some Scottish whiskey in Edinburgh. That would be nice.
Lovely. Okay, my friend, feel free to promote your show every Saturday or every weekends. And what's the time in the London in Scotland?
Yes, so in Scotland, UK time, I'm on 6 o'clock till 8. It's called the Edinburgh Weekender Show on Mix One Radio. And if anyone wanted to listen to me for the first time, please do drop me a message. Say you listen to me on Marvin's show, and I will very happily give you a little shout out and play a song for you if you want to. But I'm going to play one of Marvin's songs on my show on Friday night to thank him
Thank you so much
for that. And I'm sure I'll work my way through your album that you sent me as well and play more of your music over the coming weeks and months. And,
Thank you.
But not just my show. Listen to any of the presenters on Mix One Radio. We've got some quality people on there, and I hope you listen and give us some love.
Wow. Much love. Big T, Tony Miller.
Yeah.
And again, thank you so much for gracing my show for tonight. And there is a kind of afternoon. So I hope and pray that this isn't the last that you will be gracing my show. Thank you so much. It's
You'll bring me on again, Marvin, would you?
Yes.
In that case, it'll be an honor to come back on again. Thanks to you listeners for the kind messages. That was lovely. And thank you for your time. It's really nice to talk to you.
Thank you so much, sir. And God bless you. Look after yourself and hope to see you soon.
All the best, Marvin. Take care.
Thank you so
Goodbye
much.
from Big T.
Wow, that was Big T. Wow. A good friend of mine, Tony Miller. Wow. And because of that, I'll be playing the song from Donny Lynch, Crossroads. Here we go.
Every day we make life decisions to satisfy our feelings and emotions. Every move we make is resolutions to realize the goals in every action. We go through life each and every day to face the challenges of now and every way. Into the crossroad we meet in life. Make compromise the wishes that we strive. I'm in my crossroads. Which road should I cross? Is it this way? Or is it that way? Don't know which way to go. I'm bound to blow. Surely my heart will be hurt. Crossroads, 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 crossroads. Today I found myself at the crossroads. Which way should I go? Which way should I choose? Should I go forward? There's no turning back. Which road would lead me into pain? Come to me, rescue me. Don't know
And that was Danny Lynch. And my next voice would be from Lady V. Vivian Hernandez. Salamat sa musika. Oh, thank you for the music. Here we go.
Mga kaibigan, kahit tamis ng ating musika, mag-awitan, magsayawan, eto na ang ating musika. Sa musikero, importante ang tono at ritmo, sa bawat himig at tempo, siguradong okay sa mundo. Salamat sa musika, sinisigaw ng damdamin ko. Dahil sa aliw mo, ang buhay ay puno ng pag-asa. Salamat sa musika, buong sanlibutan ay sumigla. Iginuhit ng panahon sa bawat isa at sa ating dalawa. Salamat sa musika, buhay ay sumaya. Mistulang tala sa ganda. Ang Pilipino kay galing-galing sa musika, lalo na sa mundo ng pagkanta, ay sadyang likas na talaga. Salamat sa musika, sinisigaw ng damdamin ko. Ang buhay ay puno ng pag-asa. Salamat sa musika, buong sanlibutan ay sumigla. Iginuhit ng panahon sa bawat isa at sa ating dalawa. Salamat sa musika, buhay ay sumaya. Salamat sa musika, salamat sa musika, salamat sa musika, buhay ay sumaya. Meduba-duba, pip-pop, pip, meduha, meduba-buba, salamat, salamat sa musika.
That was Lady V. And the next playlist will be from Freddy's Nadakor, entitled No Wrestling, No Beer. Here we go.
Every time I think of you and all the freaky things you do, that's why you're always on my mind. take my hand and make love to you, and we're coming to the morning like us. I ain't gotta work, gonna stay here all day, make love in the morning, and we'll take a break. And I ain't watching no wrestling, and I don't need a pill, no baby, I don't need nothing, as long as you're here. Ain't no superplexing, girl, you're what I'm pressing. It's me and you between the sheets tonight. No power climbing and no ladder climbing. I'm coming up the top rope and doing a frog splash on you.
Yeah, baby. You know, if I was in Jamaica, it'd probably sound a little bit something like this.
Hey, man, give me some,
Some rubber dum, baby.
give me some, ain't gotta work, gonna stay here all day, make love in the morning, and we'll take a break. And I ain't watching no wrestling, and I don't need a pill, no baby, I don't need nothing, as long as you're here. Ain't gotta work, gonna stay here all day, make love in the morning, and we'll take a break. I ain't watching no wrestling, and I don't need a pill, no baby, I don't need nothing, as long as you're here. Ain't gotta work, gonna stay here all day, make love in the morning, and we'll take a break. I ain't watching no wrestling, and I don't need a pill, no baby, I don't need nothing, as long as
No wrestling, no beer from Freddy's Decor. And my next playlist would be from, of course, Cynthia Garcia with her song, My Love Diaries. Here we go.
I have a little book, a lovely treasure book, and I call it my love diaries. It's a compilation of inspirational stories of love in this great big wide world. Love stories to be shared for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness, and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries. Is just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries, my love diaries, a collection of love stories here in my heart. My love diaries, my love diaries, memorable and so adorable in life. All our stories to be shared for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness, and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries. Is just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries, my love diaries, a collection of love stories here in my heart. My love diaries, my love diaries, memorable and so adorable in life. Love stories to be shared for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and and wisdom to be learned over my love. Diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. And wisdom to be learned over my love. Diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. And wisdom to be learned over my love. Diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. It's just to love and to be loved in return. It's just to love and to be loved in return. My love, diaries.
That was My Love Diaries, included in Terracotta Salapi upcoming musical movie. Here we go. My next place with Bay. Love Struck in London Square from Rico Garcia.
Strolling up Russell Square, gazing down Soho Square, walking through Piccadilly, we found ourselves in Berkeley Square. Love struck in London Square. Eras watch over us, taking some photographs, souvenirs that last forever. We're all together in Leicester Square. Love struck in London Square. And as we dance in Trafalgar Square, holding hands with magic in our eyes. Our hearts became one in Golden Square. Love struck in London Square. Then at Parliament Square, Big Ben started to share. Bells pealed all day to greet us. People stared at the two of us. Love struck in London Square. And as we dance in Trafalgar Square, holding hands with magic in our eyes, our hearts became one in Golden Square. Love struck, ooh, love struck
love strike in London Square.
Wow, Lamvi Kapulong says, I'm back. Wow. Promise are made not to be broken. Thank you so much, Miss Lamvi Kapulong. And my next poll is with Babe from Gemma Mascareñas with her song, Beautiful in Pain. Here we go.
This is my love story, a love so full of passion and desire that once lived in my heart, but strangely enough along the way, my great love became impatient to be free. Beautiful in pain is what my heart dictates. Beautiful in pain is what I feel inside. I'll be brave and I'll be strong even when my lonely heart cries, remembering our days of happiness that once filled with everlasting
Wow, that was Tinaturo of the Philippines, Miss Jam Mascareñas. And just to break the ice again, once again, I would like to play, of course, Danny Lynn's Your Body, disco music.
Body, your body, your body, your body with my body, my body, my body, my body, body, your body, your body, your body with my body, my body, my body, my body, body, your body, your body, your body with my body, my body, my body, my body, body, your body, your body, your body with my body, my body, my body, my body. Your body with my body, my body, my body, my body, body, your body, your body, your body with my body, my body, my body, my body, body, your body, your body, your body with my body, my body, my body, my body.
Mega love shout out to Miss Vivian Frantis from Scotland. Thank you so much for tuning in and viewing, and of course, commenting and nice words. Thank you so much, Miss Vivian. And best regards to Miss Samira Frantis. Wow. Anyway, my next playlist would be, here we go. The reason why we have an upcoming movie, Pera Quarta Salapi, the musical. And this MTV or music video shoot at Brighton, England last December, with yours truly, entitled Pera Quarta Salapi, composed by Erasmo Rusty Malilin, arranged by Richie Ramos, and videographed by, of course, BG Jong. Okay, Pera Quarta Salapi. Money, money, money.
Galawan dito sa mundo magbiyahe doon upang kumita ka sa takdang panahon. Kay bilis ng oras at araw, mismo tayo'y magsigalaw. Pera at kwartang kay hirap hanapin, laging ipunin, wag wawaldasin. Kung sa loterya ka papalarin, sa Las Vegas doon nakatingin, lumingon ka sa Monaco na rin, baka sa Macau ka sweswertihin. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Kay sarap nang may pera sa bulsa, lalo na pag nasa palad mo na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Tubirog-birang pam-pam-pam-param-pam-pam-param. Kay bilis ng oras at araw, mismo tayo'y magsigalaw. Pera at kwartang kay hirap hanapin, laging ipunin, wag wawaldasin. Kung sa loterya ka papalarin, sa Las Vegas doon nakatingin, lumingon ka sa Monaco na rin, baka sa Macau ka sweswertihin. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Kay sarap nang may pera sa bulsa, lalo na pag nasa palad mo na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Kay sarap nang may pera sa bulsa, lalo na pag nasa palad mo na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Pera, kwarta, salapi na. Ligaya na, salapi na.
That was Money, 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 or Pera Cuarta Salapi. Again, guys, thank you so much for viewing my show for tonight. And to Tony Miller at Mix One Radio, thank you so much for gracing my show. Big T Show, all the way from Scotland. And this up and rising mainstream radio station will be rolling out entire United Kingdom. Please do support Mix One Radio, and please put and click follow or like to their fan page or Facebook page. Again, this is Marvin Velasquez, your boss on Rubber Priest of the Philippines, in behalf of my executive producer and of course, the CEO of Erasmus Star Talents and Entertainment Management, Sir Erasmus Rusty Malilin, This goes saying, in every stone being thrown to you, don't get hurt, don't fight them back. Instead, collect those stones and build an empire. Thank you so much to all the people around the world who watch my show for tonight. God bless you and happy Monday. Take good care of yourselves, guys. Marvin Velasquez, Songlists Show, signing off. See you soon this coming Friday again. Good night.
You're my friend, my one true friend. When I'm sad and feeling bad, you are always there to make me glad and show your helping hand.
I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you. It's good to know you're there. You are always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries.
You're my friend, my one true friend. When I'm sad and feeling bad, you were always there to make me glad and show your helping hand.
I am so lucky to have you, and I thank you for being you.
It's good to know you're there. You were always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries.
Today I want to thank you for all the things you do. I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend.
With all the years together and all the memories, I hold them dear in my heart and never will depart.
It's good to know you're there. You are always there for me.
My forever friend you'll be. You are me and I am you. You are always there when I call your name to share my life's joys and miseries. Today I want to thank you for all the things you do. I want the world to know you're my friend, my one true friend. With all the years together